Hello guys, it's Miss Bland. I want to jump on for just a few minutes to give a quick tutorial on a couple things to make sure we're good to go as we do begin easing into, and I do try to use the word easing, into this virtual world. If you noticed in our videos or if you were watching today with the kids, I said we're going virtual gradually, and I gave them a nice little picture of how we're going to start. So last week we were kind of over here. Today we're kind of here for this week. We do want to introduce two real easy online things that we'll be starting off to get comfortable with. The first one is Google Forms, and the second one is Seesaw. For Google Forms, Monday I gave an assignment, and Tuesday, if you open the presentations, you of course can find them there. The second way that you can find them is to join us on our Facebook page, and that's where I've been sending most of you in order to open and to do those two assignments. So the first assignment, they're listed, daily online assignments for this week. I will try every week for those links to be perfect and ready to go. This morning there was a glitch. I had put in a number wrong. I fixed it, so it does work now. Mondays is there. If you'll click on it, it will take you exactly where the kids need to go. There's no login, there's no extra. They're gonna read the story 2 times. They are going to tell you the answers. At the end, the biggest thing that you need to make sure they do is click submit. Submit gets the answers to me. So please make sure they click submit. Today's assignment was to do a math assignment. So name first, which number, because yesterday was a practice. It's gradual. I told you we're building up. So today there's typing. You'll type in your name. Which number bond matches the problem set. So it gives them a problem. They look at the 3 choices and they mark their answer. It will turn blue, and the bubble will also turn blue to let them know they've answered correctly. And at the bottom, when they click on the line, they can type their number with no trouble, and be sure as well for that one to hit submit. The second thing we're going to use is a little more complicated, but it is a lot more fun, I think, for the kids. I think they'll enjoy the second one a little better. So you're going to go on Google. And when you get to a brand new Google page, you're going to do NC Ed Cloud. And I sent home an orange piece of paper that had this login info on it. If you don't have it, we'll help you with that. The very first one is going to say NC Ed Cloud, North Carolina Education Cloud. When you click there, you're going to get a login box. Now, I didn't get a login box because I was already logged in to show you how to do this. In the first box will be the picture that was on that orange card. It will be your number, your student ID number, which I gave you, and you when you got the computer, it gave it to you when they gave you the computer. And then the password for Bailey second graders is second, 2ND, capital G, RADE, so second grade. No space, altogether, second grade. It should bring you to a page that looks like this. On this page, everything you need 99% of the time is going to be under this Clever icon. You will click on Clever. Clever is sort of like a home base. It's a place where the kids don't have to search around for websites and things. If I send them somewhere or need them to do something, more than likely I'll post it in Clever. So when you get there, I am Sophia today because Sophia and her mom and I are friends, and I figured she wouldn't mind me borrowing her. So I did cover up her name and the other part of her number. Your student number is confidential, so please don't leave that laying around or give it out to other people or anything like that. Just a side note. So for Seesaw, Seesaw should be at the bottom under More Apps. It should be listed there amongst some other things that we may use in the coming weeks, especially the iStation for some testing soon. But for right now, we just need Seesaw. Seesaw will open. See, our computers at school are just as slow as the ones at home. It's good stuff. Once Seesaw opens, you are going to find that your child's name should be listed in the top left-hand corner. If your child's name is not listed in the top left-hand corner, something has gone wrong. You need to let me know. There are tons of things. There's a journal. We'll talk a little bit about what the journal does in the coming weeks. But for right now, we're going to start off real simple with something called activities. Ms. Bland will post things that I want you to complete inside of Seesaw. So for instance, I'm going to do 3 examples just to give you an idea of how it works. So the first one is moving things. When you need to move tiles, we call them small tiles, but the directions for how it's done won't change even if the activity does. So you're going to tap add a response, and the directions for everything can be played in case you want to hear them, and you can also be read. So we're going to tap the green box to find your name. Next, we're going to tap T for text, and we're going to move the words to sort them. We're going to tap and use a long A words in a sentence, and then we're going to record ourselves. So there's some great options inside of Seesaw. The second thing we're going to look at is fluency with sight words, and that's recording yourself. And then we're going to talk about just writing on a very simple worksheet. So let's start with this one. When I open it up, I'm not going to do the whole thing. This is just practice. I'm going to click on text. See here the pencil, the finger that moves? I want to be that finger so that I get that shape. Hat. You'll have the kids say hat, and they will figure that hat goes here. So you move hat here. Snake. Snake goes here. Wave here. Flag here. Grape here. Cake here. And so forth. That way they answer each of the problems. When you're finished, green check mark. If you started and need to stop, you click draft. That will save the work that you're doing now, but it will give you the option of being able to edit it and finish. When you're finished, then you do click the green check mark. So then suppose I already started this one earlier to show you my example. So hey, at some point, Sophia started doing this page and she had to stop. When she clicks edit to come back, it has all the information that she already had. And this is some of the options. Some people like to write. Some of you are great with using a mouse and a pencil, and you can write on here really well. This is Ms. Bland's use of a mouse. It's getting better. I will say digital learning has increased my ability. There is an eraser. If you need to erase something, you can change the color on this side. If they want to write in purple or pink, color will pop up. And so now I'm writing in a new color. You can type your answer. You can get small little boxes. And in that box, I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can type the number 7. And once I type the number 7, I can make that box come down here. I can shrink that box up and put it beside it. I can duplicate that box so that I have one for here. And I can duplicate that box and have one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can change this to a 6. Add them together and get 13. Or I can highlight. There's my highlighter. I can use that as well. Here, it gets bigger as well, so I can use that. That makes the area go away, so we want to be sure. There is an undo button. If the kids do something and they don't like it, they are welcome to change it. Same idea as before. If they finish it, green check mark. If they need more time, they click draft. Now, then there is recording. Recording, deleting it because Sophia will have hers to do. Recording is the same idea as recording yourself in a video, a song, or anything else. You're gonna open it. Remember, it will read you directions. You can view the directions at any time. You can replay the directions at any time. So you're gonna read and record. You're gonna hit the recorder. And you're going to read oops, sorry, I was a little early. I was waiting for that. And go. When you click start recording, this will turn red. See the red? Recordings last 5 minutes. The, of, and, a, to. And you keep going until you read all the words and click done. When you're done, that recording is now saving for your assignment, which means when I open the assignment, I'll be able to hear the kids read, which is what my goal is. I will tell you it is not the speediest of uploads, but if you'll please give it that time, I would greatly appreciate it because being able to hear it is helpful for me. Then you'll click the green check mark and we're uploading your post. This will take a few minutes. check your internet connection to make sure you're still online. Because if you have internet that's spotty, this will be hard. I will tell you, I will not do a ton of these. I will try to do a lot of our fluency and readings while we're on Zoom so that I can do them live. But every now and then there may be one where I ask the kids to read a sentence, like at the end, if they write a sentence, to read the sentence to me, just to tell me what it says, that kind of thing. But I will try for this part to be fairly short because I know connections for some of you is a little sketchy. So that's that. Once you've done this, it will upload. It will be a slow process, but once it finishes, green button, click OK, you're finished, it will load, you're good to go. Anytime there's a new assignment, it will come up as a new assignment. If there's nothing new there to complete, there'll be nothing there to complete. On Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will give very simple, and I mean simple, activities in Seesaw because my goal is to see you log in and try. I will not grade the Seesaw this week, but next week's Seesaw are for grades. So this week's Seesaw are practice. So make sure that when you are trying that your kids can log in, that it's their name. Anything you see that does not look right, you need to let Ms. Bland know so that I can be sure to fix it before then. So Google Forms, Seesaw, simple Seesaw. Seesaw gets a little more complicated, but we're gonna start simple. Those are the two biggies for this week as we gradually grow into virtual learning. So hang in there with me. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. And we are going to grow virtually together. And I'm excited to see the kids get some of the virtual aspects of this under their belts. I think they will pick it up quickly and will be able to explore some new things, and they can get a little bit of kind of hands-on with a little more than just the packet and me. So I'm hoping this will be helpful. Have a great afternoon. Please contact me if you have any questions, and I'll be more than happy to help. But remember, this week, these are optional. They're great practice. So let the kids get it wrong. Let them try. Let them explore. Let them play with it, because then next week when the grades count, all that playing and wanting to do it the funny ways will be out of the way. So go ahead and let them explore and let it get out, and then we'll be ready to begin. Have a great one.